Yo, what's up, everybody? It's favorite Chinese Mustard of Donkey. Today we're back in our Madden 26 Colts franchise. Today we'll be playing the Dolphins on Thursday night primetime football. In real life, my favorite team, the Eagles, are about to play on Thursday night primetime. Sorry if the mic's a little fluctuated. I'm having to use the controller mic because my controller microphone is broke. Or not my controller microphone. Whenever I stick my microphone into the hole of the controller, it just doesn't work. I think the electrical part of it's broke, so I'm going to have to get a new controller. But so sorry if the microphone's low. Also, this controller has stick drift. This controller has just been breaking down on me the past few days. I don't know why. Every time I get done with a video, I put it on charge and then just go about my day. So it's just breaking down. But yeah, we got the Dolphins here. We got some players to upgrade. Unfortunately, no dev trade upgrades. And yeah, it's been a minute since I've made a Madden video. Haven't played a lot. You know, it's not been exactly what I've wanted. I've wanted a lot more realistic gameplay. We're 6-1, and which in itself that isn't the most realistic thing. But also the way we've got there hasn't been the most realistic thing. I thought we were going to have one of the most high-powered offenses. Like Evan Rhodes was going to be going off and making crazy clutch catches, which he has. And Malone was kind of going to be like a guy we drafted who was good, but like Malone was going to be a superstar. But it's kind of been Malone has been carrying this offense. I mean, Malone, I think he won weekly award. Yeah, he did. He had 12 receptions for 200 yards and 2 TDs. I don't think, what's his name? Richardson has a couple for 4 pass TDs, and JT has one. But yeah, Rhodes, our first round pick, hasn't been as great as we've wanted him. Malone has really good catching, and he's also really quick, but Rhodes had pretty much as good a catching as he has coming out of college, and he's a rookie, so we expect him to get better. Maybe he's going to do like Rhodes is going to do like Malone did, and he's going to be okay this year and then get better in his second year, and that'll leave it to where we can, maybe get rid of Michael Pittman. But yeah, we're going to hop in. We're playing a home game versus the Dolphins. I hope you guys enjoy. And sorry if the mic's bad. Thursday night primetime.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with a striking of
Jeff Saturday's here as usual. Here we go. We're 6-1. Really good chances to make the playoffs. We wanted AR to have a better year. The past 2 years, he's went 10-7. And the playoff runs we've had haven't been the best. The first one we had was really good. It was a fluke run. Then the second one, it was we got exposed. So let's see who's going to get the ball. I think they're getting it first. Like I said, sorry if the mic gets bad here because I'm going to have to hold my controller down a little bit to play. Oh, what a kick. For Corians, I don't know what his name is yet. But yeah, I've just been in the mood to make a Madden video, and I haven't. It's just been, it's not been the season I've really wanted. I've wanted more of our first-round guy doing really good, and instead it's been our first-round guy from 2 years ago who has been our first overall wide receiver. But it's up to the defense to see if we can get a stop first drive here. He's going to pitch it out. And he'll lose one. Good stuff. Lawson. Defense hasn't been particularly the strong suit. They've had good games. Excuse me 1 second, I'm going to shut my light out. There's a glare on my television. Defense hasn't been the best, but we forced picks and stuff like that. And we've had good games, like the Falcons game. So we haven't been exactly bad. We haven't been clutch when it comes to allowing teams to walk all over us. It has to be the offense that helps us win, and our defense doesn't really do much. Oh, that might be a stop. That might be a stop there, 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it. Okay.
Now a timeout here, an injured player, and that's Jalen Waddle, who seems to be in some discomfort. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for
Okay, come on. Gotta get a stop here. I think it might be a run. If it is, we have it stuffed. We should have it stuffed at least. And he picks up a first down after some of the greatest blocking I've ever seen. If they don't get that blocking, man, I think Kenny Moore screams around that and gets them. Show a blitz and call cover 4. Oh, we're back here to Imuilau. Oh, good hit. He'll gain about a yard. Yeah, so far defense hasn't been bad this game. I mean, the Dolphins offense has just played pretty good, called good plays. And we've capitalized on the opportunities they've gave us. You know, we almost had a chain on that 4th down, but they picked us up on a good block, so I'll give them that. 3rd and 5, another 3rd down. I'm impressed with how many of those we're forcing. Oh no, it called my play for me. I couldn't pick a play quick enough, and they called one for me. I'm just gonna go. He's gonna huck one deep. Kenny Moore beautifully defended. Or sorry, that's Justin Wally, and they're gonna go for it again? Dang. I want to see who this was really quickly. It was Justin Wally. Wow, Justin Wally beautifully defended. They're gonna go for it on a 4th and 5. Okay. Got a bit of a ways to go. We're gonna try to get. We're gonna try to get to it here. We're gonna show one of these, but we're really in a cuff 3. He's gonna throw out route wide open. First down. Man, I don't know why they're going for it on 4th. We can beat them on 3 downs, but on 4th we just can't. I don't know what I could call there. Maybe a Tampa 2. I haven't called any of it yet, and it's a sack. Mozzie Smith, the big free agency signing. Good stuff. Montui Muilau. Oh, nearly got to him. I was on the screen, and he picks up about 5 or 6. All right. Not bad. I'm going to try to get to Tua here. I don't like that. Look, there's a lot of wide receivers that could get open there. Tua's got good time. And it's a beautiful catch for a touchdown. 16 just got lost in the sauce, dude. Wicks just torched him. Where's Wicks at? Is this Wicks? Yep, 86. He was up, and honestly, Justin Wally had it covered pretty well. He just had inside leverage, and that's not much I can do there. I feel like we didn't play half bad defense, and like I said, defense has been the weakest part of this unit the whole season. It's been, offense has carried us to the 6 wins we have. Good defensive plays. I mean, Justin Wally has a few picks. We picked off Lamar Jackson. We picked off Geno Smith. I mean, we have a lot of picks on quarterbacks. I think we picked off Michael Penix when we played him. So, I mean, we've had good games where we've played good defense. That's a good return by Malone, by the way. But really, the whole identity is offense. And I don't know if it's I'm not the best at play calling. Maybe my play calling is bad, or if it's, I'm messing stuff up with my users. But, I mean, I wasn't really usering much, and they looked pretty good. The only times they torched us were on those 4th downs, and obviously when Wally didn't play good leverage there. He got inside. Yeah. All right. It's all in the offense's hands now. Come on. They're up 7.
It's going to be a dangerous team come January, and you could very well walk away with the MVP.
We have 2 high safeties, and we have 4 deep shots. And they're going to sack me. I was going to try to pitch it out to Jonathan Taylor, but it just doesn't let me throw the football because there's pressure in my face. They hadn't even got to me by the time I was trying to throw that. That's BS. I guess I got to block JT. I'm going to hook up a prayer and hope it gets caught by Pittman. And it does. Oh, my God. The prayer is answered by Michael Pittman. On 3rd and a mile, 3rd and 21, hucks it up, and he goes up and he catches it. Beautiful. He almost broke off a tackle, too. Wow, awesome. Awesome. That's what we love to see out of the vet. Out of the vet there. All right. All right. I'm going to roll out. I'm going to take it. First down. All right. That's the second quarter. Yeah, that was a good play by Justin Wally, man. He really stuck with him. That was just bad coverage by Justin Wally. I mean, he got on the outside of him. I'm going to go outside, and we have the speed. We have the speed. Touchdown, Anthony Richardson. Rushing touchdown, rolls out of the pocket and gets in to tie the ball game. I love how with all the receivers we can still do that. It just goes to show how much of a dual threat offense we can be. We can run the ball with our quarterback, our running back. We can do both of those well. We can pass the ball deep well. We have young guys and a veteran out there. And AR does it himself. All right, defense, come on. Not a bad showing the first time out. Definitely got to play tighter. Definitely got to play tighter on the receivers, though. Definitely got to do that. Really, I'm just going to call that a really good drive by the Dolphins. They went for it on multiple fourths, and I will say they kind of out-schemed me. But, you know, is this a jet sweep? It is. Defended beautifully. Tui Muilau gets there for a tackle for loss. Beautiful. Call one of these. An audible to one of these. They don't have Tyreek Hill. Oh, yeah, I think he retired in this. He's going to throw underneath. Wide. Wicks. Open. Don D. Wicks. I think that's Octavian Wicks. All right, I'm going to try to get to what's his face. We got to get to him here. We're back there. Throws wide open. A-chain. Going to take it for a touchdown. Wow. That is pitiful defense. That I'll contribute the first drive to them having a really good drive, but we're back to being pitiful, everyone. We're back. Took 2 drives for them to prove how pitiful they were again. Man, that's why I quit playing this stupid dang game, man. But I can't get defensive stops. I literally have to look up YouTube videos on how to get stops. And we don't have a bad defense either. We have like an 80 overall. Or like an 84 overall. Misspoke there. But yeah, we have a really good overall defense. We have good players. We have Travarius Ward, Kenny Moore, who's an X-Factor. Really good D-line. Really good D-line. We should have been back there. We have Shaq Thompson, Tui Muilau, DeForest Buckner. I mean, we have so many good pieces, but we still can't get there. Offense just has to do it themselves, and JT's going to do it. 1 play touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. 1 play touchdown. Beautiful. Reel him in. Celebrating with Malone. Oh my God, what's that celebration? What the heck? Look at this. Is it going to show the celebration? Look, by the way, look at this juke. I wanted to show the celebration. He picked up Malone. Look, he picks up Malone here. All right. Offense is showing that they're definitely the best part of our unit. Like I said, we can run good. We can throw good. And I think we hit that, yeah. All right. Yeah, we're just showing we're the overall better part of the team. But, like I said, I'll chalk that first drive up to them just having a really good drive. I mean, defense got multiple stops, and they just went for it, and we couldn't really keep up. But that one, I mean, we sent an all-out blitz and couldn't get pressure. And what's his name? 16 couldn't keep up. He's got to keep up in that position. They've allowed they've had 2 drives and scored 2 touchdowns. Can defense get a stop here? It would be okay if we did. It wouldn't be out of reach just yet for the defense. This could still be a good game defensively. Because, I think with how your team plays overall, they get morale, they lose morale. So, if your offense has a really good game, I think they gain morale. And if your defense has a really good game. Tui Muilau sack, by the way, that's my user. I think if your offense has a really good game, they get morale, and if your defense has a really good game, they get morale. By the way, that was my user on that Tui Muilau sack. I came around the corner. I'm going to show you. By the way, sorry for this. Look, this is me. You can tell because the little circle under it. I go over, get in, boom. Beautiful sack by Tui Muilau. All right, we're going to... Oh, my goodness. We're going to play good defense here. Come on, it's 15 yards. Let's make it to where they can't go for it. And we're going to sack them again. Beautiful. It's like I said, it's not too late for this defense to still gain some morale. It's like I said, however they play is however they gain morale or lose morale. And morale is a huge part of this game. We got Rhodes on the return. What a juke. Didn't get much after it, but it was a good juke. Defense comes up with a really good stop. 2 straight back-to-back sacks. And we're going to go back to JT. Oh my God. Is he going to take another one? And he nearly does. One man to beat, and luckily for them, he gets us. I want to go back to that defensive stop, though, man. I mean, Tui Muilau and then 93. I don't know who he was. Gets back there. I mean, that's what we want. We allow 2 straight touchdowns. One was pretty good defense. They just torched us. The second one was just really bad defense. And then we come out after we score another touchdown, get 2 straight sacks. I mean, that's beautiful. That's what I want to see out of this defense. I would honestly rather us get more 3-and-outs than we get more interceptions. Interceptions are nice, and even fumbles are nice. But, 3-and-outs when you need to have them are so important. Because there's going to be points where you're not going to be, the other quarterback's just not going to throw an interception. They're going to be in a position where they're not going to be wanting to throw the ball. Maybe it's 2-minute drill, they're going to be running it, and that's just not a situation where you're going to be really going to be banking on an interception. 3-and-outs are where you're going to be banking on stopping them there, because that's how you're going to have to stop them. And I want to get better at getting 3-and-outs, and there we got a 3-and-out, and that was amazing. Two back-to-back sacks, one with Tui Muilau, and the other was some other guy. So that's amazing. I've never called this play before, so I'm a little scared. So underneath to Michael Pittman. And there's a minute left, I know, but I'm going to call a timeout. Yeah, man, what a beautiful defensive stand. I'm still stuck on that, man. That was awesome. I'm so proud of my defense. All right, offense has got to keep it going for us, though. Tyler Warren makes the catch. We're going to go no huddle. Beautiful. Jonathan Taylor's going to take it in for the touchdown. His second of the day. There's an injury timeout. Who's it for? Who's it for? There's an injury timeout. I don't know who it was for. I don't think it's for JT, though. JT's having a game already. 2 touchdowns. 1 receiving, 1 running. Beautiful. Who's hurt for us? Or maybe it's for them. There was an injury timeout, though. If they don't show us after this next play, it might be on them. All right, let's see if defense can go out there and get another stop. Ooh, he was fighting. All right, it must have been on them.
With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this.
Oh, Tui Muilau was back there, but he fumbles. But he picks it back up. The Dolphins call a timeout. Oh, but they're going to booth review it and see if he actually fumbled. And they give the ball back to him. And he, instead of losing a yard, just gets back to the line. That was good defense, though. Tui Muilau was back there, and Latu ended up making the stop. Over through Sky. That's bench. He's going to throw to the running back. Good defense. Make him checking it down. Making him check it down. I like it. 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 See if defense can penetrate this line.
Here's Tua.
He's going to throw a screen. Good blocks. First down. They're going to call their last timeout. That was good blocking. I'll give it to him there. That was good blocking. Come on. We got to get pressure here. We're getting a little bit. He's going to check down again. Makes a nice juke. They got to go no huddle.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They're in a play action. Out route. He gets out. I think they might be in field goal range now. They're going to go for a field goal. It's a deep field goal, so they could miss it. It's like a 59, 60-yarder. Don't get to him, and they miss it. They miss it, and we're going to have a shot at the end zone. Hail Mary. It's in Anthony Richardson's reach. He can throw that far. We got Malone, Warren, and Rhodes on that side over there. We're going to hook it up to him. Back of the end zone. And it's picked off. Dang. Bad. That's not good. All right. It doesn't matter, but it's still just for the stats. We'll make sure to point that out when we're looking at our stats. It's just stats. It's not gonna cost you the game, that pick. All right, so they pick us off. Whoop-de-doo. Our offense has been amazing thus far. Our defense has played pretty good. Forced them to limit to a field goal.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
AR's 5 of 6 for 111, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Jonathan Taylor has 4 rushes for 115 and 2. And Pittman had 2 catches for 63 yards and no TUD. So we're going to hit the ball here. That pick doesn't really do anything. I know it's going to look bad on the stats like, oh, AR had a pick today. But, like, that pick didn't put us in a bad position. You know, it's just a Hail Mary before half. You know, I don't even know if those picks should count, really. I mean, cool. The defender gets a pick. But I think they should remember how that pick came. It doesn't particularly mean the DB is good. It just means he was there at the right place at the right time. That was a good play. They make us lose a yard. Like I said, their defense ain't been able to stop us. Yes, I mean. Want to hit Taylor underneath first. He's been great in the passing game and in the run game. 3 targets, 3 receptions, 26 yards in the TD. Noise.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We like it. Zig. Rhodes makes his first catch of the day. That's what we love to see.
From the 43, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Want to go underneath to JT. Can't get the spin move off. And we'll get 3, and it'll be 3rd and 3.
And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They got that safety sitting over Pittman on the top there. They get on him. Wide open Rhodes. Wide open. Ran that route to perfection. And cuts up field for a big gain. Love to see that. JT's gassed, but we're going to give it to him anyway. And he's going to get a big gain. Juke. Man, if he wasn't gassed, you can tell when they're gassed because they start panting in the backfield. Like you can see them moving up and down. That means they're panting and it means they're not as explosive. But we're going to hook a back shoulder fade ball up to Malone. And a good defensive play. He turned around, and I won't use the thing about, oh, how did he see the ball? I could see how he seen it. He was looking left, and he jumped up for the ball with his left hand. So I actually see that. That was a good play defensively, and I'll give him that one. That was good. I'll give him that. And I do think after this, I'm going to sign a backup tight end in free agency because I don't know who this Anderson guy is, but he keeps coming in for Warren, and I'm not going to throw to him because he's just so big. And he is the only one open, and I know he's not going to be able to catch it. But we're going to scramble. Trucks through for a gain of about 9, nearly a first. JT JT's back in, and it looks like they're going to give this to us. And we get half of a yard, and it's 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I'm going to put my controller kind of down so I can lock in, so you guys might not hear me for a second. It's like I said, I'm using this controller mic. Should be a touchdown. And Michael Pittman, what a catch on the touchdown. Lofts it up to him. I was going to take the check down to Tyler Warren over the middle, but I seen that it was cover 3, and they were going to have 2 zones sitting in the middle of that. And there was only 1 deep safety back there. And I seen from the jump that Pittman had separation. I knew he was going to have separation from the jump. I didn't know, but I seen that he had separation from the jump. Look, he had like 2 whole steps on him. He did have to go up for it. It wasn't AR's best ball, but he still hung on. And there was multiple good options. There was a check down to Tyler Warren, and Jonathan Taylor, who I didn't even look at, ran a flat. Who ran a flat? Jonathan Taylor ran a flat there. Sorry about that. I was checking something. It looks like the audio was messed up for a second, but it ain't. All right, we're good. I thought I was actually getting stressed. I was like, no. I was like, no. But okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Yeah, this mic still works. Okay, the controller one. All right, what a ball. What a ball. Wide open. Beautiful. Cini had separation on the jump. And multiple wide open options. I don't know if Warren was open, but I saw it was cover 3, and with cover 3, I'll try to find one. See, look at this cover 3 match. If you look, there's those 2 little bronze kind of circles sitting in the middle. If I would have thrown to Tyler Warren, they would have had 2 guys sitting there underneath on him, and they called my play for me. I'll call cover 3 because I'll call cover 3, I guess. My show blitz, but oh, that's a big run. That's a big run. Okay, lesson learned. Don't call cover 3 when they run it. I was going to try to use her Tui Muilau, but it kept moving me over. Yeah, beautiful play. Beautiful touchdown to Pittman. And a great way to go up. Awesome. I'm really proud of that. Yeah, by the way, if you saw Tui Muilau kind of glitching out over there, it's because his controller has stick drift. It wouldn't let me move him. And throw slant wide. Thought. All right, 2nd and 2. Defense not off to the best second half start. Their second half adjustments are killing us right now. They're giving us that. We're going to run some... Brother, ew. I called cover... I'll call this. Is it a run? It's play action. Tui Muilau, he juked me. I would have had a sack there, but he moved quickly to his right, and I wasn't expecting it, and he threw it away. All right, 3rd and 2. We're going to bring one of these. Hart's in. And we're into his face, and he sacked it. It's fumbled. Pick it up. And we pick it up. Defense gets a turnover. They get the strip sack on Tua. We have multiple people in his face. Look at Tart. We jumped up over him. And Simpson gets in there. And he punches the ball. And his knee is not down. His knee is not down. Look, this was my user. I don't know if you could tell or not. Because the way I jumped up in his face. And the 2 other linemen back there got him. Forced the fumble. Colts ball. Great defense there. Great defense. His knee was not down. Don't you dare try to say it was. His knee was not. Not even close to being down. All right. We're going to have a few deep shots and a check down here. All right, we're going to take our check down to Tyler Warren. Cuts up field. I'll take it. First down. We'll take it here. We'll take that. We'll take that. We're having a game offensively. No one can. No, we just can't be stopped in any aspect, really. All right, we're headed to the 4th. We have a 2-score lead. Defense is playing fine right now. Offense is playing superb. We have that one mistake on that Hail Mary, but I'm personally not too flustered about that. Don't really think I'm even going to really count that. I don't really care. I mean, cool. They forced a pick when we were going to halftime.
As we start the fourth.
All right. We're going to hug a deep shot to Rhodes, the first-round rookie. He's wide open. Rhodes. Evan Rhodes, the first-round rookie, gets wide open on a deep shot. That's what we drafted him for, and that's what we're going to use him for. Drafted in place of Malone because we thought Malone was a bust. It turns out Malone's actually leading us in receiving yards, and he was also open, but Rhodes was just clearly open for the deep shot. Dang, our 2 first-rounders are going off. Honestly, I think we've handled it perfectly, if you think about it, because we draft 1 good wide receiver, and then we go all defense. And then last draft, we draft 2 wide receivers, we get a couple in free agency like Trey Tucker, and we draft a great one in Evan Rhodes there. And we ended up having to cut Trey Tucker because he just wasn't as explosive as the other guys were. We wanted constant explosive plays, and they just weren't giving it to him. He just wasn't giving that to us. And, I mean, I think we handled it perfectly. We drafted 2 beautiful weapons for us to kind of replace Pittman and Downs. So we're going to have 3 speedy guys. We're going to have Malone, Rhodes, Mitchell, and some other backup. And we also... wide. And we also have all the defensive pieces we've got in the past few free agencies and the past few drafts. So I think when you look at it, we've handled it perfectly. We got our good wide receivers, and we got the good defensive pieces in free agency. Tua's going to roll out. Those takedown dropped. 3rd and 3. Yards allowed. 151 today. Oh, man. We're not doing bad. We're not doing that bad. That one deep shot touchdown kind of screwed us, but it's all good. We're going to keep... I like this play. We ain't got to worry about them hucking deep shots as much. They still can. And it's incomplete. He hooked a deep shot, and Nick Cross, the safety, forced the incompletion. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want. I love this play that Coach drew up. They're going to play action it. Tua's going to huck one, deep right side. And it's caught. Oh, my God. That should have been picked. That should have been picked, dude. I don't know what world is that a catch, but it is. He mossed Nick Cross and Kenny Moore. An X Factor and a player we re-signed for $6 million. And a player we re-signed for multiple millions of dollars. I don't know how that's a catch, man. Like I said, 4th down's my weakness. It's either 4th down's my weakness or I get screwed on 4th down, and I feel like that's a good example. Defense, I'm not worried about it. Defense has played really good. But that probably should have been picked. That probably should have been picked. Oh, good. Good hit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, man. I think that that's double covered, just a miracle catch and a miracle play by them. I think it's a run here. It's a pass. He's going to step up, wide open, catch. That number 6 guy's going off. We got to double team him or something. I think they run it here. They do. Double hit. We got A-Chain and someone else back there. Good stop. Go underneath. It's a RPO, and we stuffed the run on the RPO. I want to know who that was. Was that Tui Muilau we stuffed him? I believe it was. Yep, Tui Muilau with another tackle for loss. He is going off. He is going off. Tua going to step up, throws, incomplete, 4th and goal. All right, I need a second to breathe. Like I said, 4th down, 3rd and 4th down's my weakness. This is it. I know my play call. I know my play call. Actually, I'm going to call it from here. I actually have a really good play call here. I love this. I love this. I'm just going to be a lineman, and I'm not even going to look upfield. I'm just going to try to sack Tua. Sack Tua. Sack Tua. And we do. We do. We do. Grover Stewart gets back there, sacks Tua. And that's my job, and that was my user. I was user in Grover Stewart. If you look, you can see the little circle under him. Look, if you look here, Stewart with the circle under him. Pierces through the line, gets to Tua for the sack. Beautiful. Beautiful defense. This is the kind of defense that makes me just like the happiest person on planet Earth. And I think we might do something unthinkable here. They're press coveraging my boy Pittman, and it's a bad ball by AR. That could have been a touchdown if AR throws that ball better. I had Michael Pittman Jr., but he threw a bad ball. It's all good. Malone's going to make up for it. On the deep shot, Malone, our leading receiver, beats the X-Factor corner pack, and we're going to take it the distance for like an 88-yard touchdown. Is it 88 yards? 88 yards, yeah, I called it. From the 12-yard line, Malone, beautiful. And we put up 40 on the Miami Dolphins, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think everyone has a touchdown except Tyler Warren. Jonathan Taylor has one. Actually, he has one receiving and one rushing. Michael Pittman has one. Rhodes has one. AR has one scrambling. Yeah, I think it's literally, and Malone just got one there. Yeah, wow. All right, they get the ball back. I'm just happy that we have limited the Miami Dolphins to 14 points in 4 quarters. If they score a garbage time touchdown here, I'm not going to be mad. If they score a garbage time touchdown, you know what that means? You know what that means? It means our defense was good enough for us to literally stop trying. That's what the Eagles defense did to the Chiefs. So, I mean, you know, if they score here, you know, defense shouldn't be bad on morale. I mean, that's beautiful defense. If we force another stop, I will start burning clock, because if they put up too many points, our defense will lose morale, even though it's stupid because they've played fine the whole game. I don't really understand that rule. But, yeah, if I get the ball back, I will definitely burn clock. All right. Good defense there again. 3rd and inches. I know my play call. They won't let me get on my guy, so they're just going to tush push it for the first. They didn't get it. They didn't get it. Oh, my God. It wouldn't let me on my guy, and then it finally let me on my guy as they called it. As they called it, it let me on my guy, and I just like, please get him, and we got him. Oh, my gosh. Like I said, 3 and outs, in my opinion, are better than picks. What are they coming out on? 1 running back, 1 tight end. Gun bunch empty. Okay. I know what I'm going to show. Oh, and there's a flag. False start on the offense. They just backed themselves up even farther. Wow. Oh, my goodness. What? Wow. I think they might be running it here. And it's play action down the field, and it's somehow caught. We were inside of him. Ayo. Dude, what the heck? By the way, props to my user, Tui Muilau. I am being amazing as a user right now. I was back there in Tua's face when he threw that. Just a bad play by Nick Cross. Nick Cross led on this route the whole play, and we just got behind Wicks. Like I said, 4th down's my weakness. 4th down's my weakness. He just found a good seam. I think that was covered pretty well. It's like the first touchdown that they had. It's just, we weren't there. And what a hit! I'm surprised he didn't fumble. Simpson levels A-Chain. Levels him. Oh my gosh. What a play. All right. I'm just going to be a defensive lineman. 2nd and 15. Slant, wide. That's a good play. I'll give him that. 3rd and 5 here. That's about a minute. Left about. Just about. I'm going to be Latu. Actually, I'm going to be Tui Muila. I've been really good with him all day. They haven't been able to cover him up the middle. I'm just going to run in the middle. And I'm going to get another sack with him. Oh, my God. Tui Muila is forming sacks right now. And Tua looks to be getting up a little gingerly after that. We're forming sacks. Dude, it's so easy. They just have to double team our defensive line. And look, this is me. This is my user. I've been doing this to them all game with Tui Muila. I just run around. Boom. I just run around the defensive line. Oh my gosh. All right, they're coming out in gun, doubles, flex, 1 RB, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers. All right. I have a good play call. Come on. We're going to do it again. We're going to try to do it again. It's a screen. And he doesn't get it. The game ends on a failed screen, and some of the best defense played all year by this Indianapolis Colts team, limiting the Miami Dolphins to only 14 points. This was a superb game. After the past few games, I was like, man, I don't think we can win the Super Bowl. Our offense isn't doing as much as they need to. I mean, we went out and got some of the best wide receivers for AR, and he's been struggling. We went out and got some great defenders, not only in the draft, but in free agency. And with the past few performances we've had, I was like, man, if this is going to be our Super Bowl year, I don't think we can do it. So that's why I hadn't played in so long. But this game is a big boost in morale over what was a pretty good Miami Dolphins team. Tua's not a bad QB. He had no interceptions. He did have that fumble, but he's a pretty good QB. And to do that is really good. I mean, in Madden, he's a good QB, I mean. But what a game. Offensively, defensively, we come out, we score. I think we scored on every single drive we had. Maybe we didn't on one, but I believe it may have been either like 5-1 or like, I think we scored on pretty much every offensive drive. Even if offense was superb, I mean, one pick on the Hail Mary. I mean, it was a Hail Mary. What are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on about this defense, man. Defense played superb. Defense was amazing. Defense. Tui Muilau had like 3 TFLs. I'll look at the stats in a minute. Latu, he had some. We had a strip sack. A few big 4th downs given up. That's something we got to clean up. We let them get ahead of us, or we got ahead of them, and they got behind us, and they got leverage on the inside of us and made some crazy catches. So that's something needs to be kind of cleaned up. But it's just we're so good at covering them, and we're so fast, we kind of get ahead of them, and then they come back, which is honestly a really good issue to have, because when it showed, we could stick with them on the deep shots like Justin Wally. But I'm going to look at the stats and show you really how good this defense was. First, we're going to look at offense, though. Tua, like I said, he's a good quarterback in this game, and he had some good stats. 141.6 passer rating, better than us. 20 completions out of 25 attempts. He only missed 5 passes. 290 yards, 80% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, no picks, a long of 64. Anthony Richardson Sr., only 133.8, which is kind of stupid because we had a better completion rate, more touchdowns. I think they're just calling it because that pick, and we had a better long. We were better than him in every aspect. We just threw that 1 pick when it came to halftime. But yeah, only missed 3 passes, had a few less yards than him, better completion rate, more touchdowns. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor went off. We gave the ball to Jonathan Taylor 6 times. And in those 6 times that we gave Jonathan Taylor the ball, he got 116 yards and a touchdown. And his long rush was 71. And he had 2 plus 20-yard rushes. Anthony Richardson had 4 rushing attempts. He had 37 yards. He had an average of 9.2 yards per carry. And he had a rushing touchdown. Receiving, everyone got the ball. I'll look at our leading receivers and show you theirs. For us, Jonathan Taylor was on here. Like I said, he had a receiving touchdown. Evan Rhodes, the big first-rounder, he had 3 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Warren had 3 catches for 18 yards, no touchdowns. Pittman had 3 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. Malone had 1 catch for 88 yards and a touchdown. Literally the only time we got him involved, just because of how good our defense was. And I think that was it. Yeah. Devon Achane was their leading receiver. He had 7 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. Wicks, Dontavian Wicks, he torched us a little bit. He had 5 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown, and that was their only touchdowns. Jalen Waddle had 2 for 17. He didn't do much. And let's look at this defense and how they played, because that's what I want to see. Defensive. JT Tuimuilau in the top. He had 4 TFLs, 2 sacks, and just an amazing performance out of something we don't see a lot. Jonathan Lawson, he is our young free safety. We drafted him. He came in for a few reps, and as a free safety, he had 2 TFLs and a half of a sack. Kenny Moore played good as well. I don't know what solo, assist, and total means. I think that means tackles. If so, he had 3 tackles. Lawson had 4, and Tuimuilau had 4. He had 1 assist, 4 total. Their guys, same thing. 3 assists, 3 solo, 1 assist, 4 total. Sidney Brown, they got him. He's from the Eagles. He had 5 total. Trent Simpson, he played a heck of a game. He had 3 tackles, 6 assists, 9 total. He had 2 TFLs. Nick Cross, he had 3 total. Cartwright had 2, and they were all his. Also, wait, no, that was them. Justin Wally had 6 tackles. He played really well. Michael Barrett, our linebacker, he had a tackle. Hart, we used him a few times. He had a TFL. I think that was a sack on Tua. If we get down here, Grover Stewart had a TFL and a sack. He had 3 total tackles. He played good. Mozzie Smith also had a sack. He was a free agency signing. I remember that. I was in there with that one. And other than that, it was just a bunch of tackling. Latu had 3 tackles. I mean, we also had a TFL with Latu, but they took it away because I think it was a fumble. But still, we got back there and forced a TFL. A beautiful, beautiful game, offensively and defensively. Makes me so happy. Makes me think we can compete now. And really, the only question is there any team that can upset us? Is there any team that has the pieces to beat us? We're going to advance to next week. There is a bye week, so I'm going to kind of brush through that this episode, and then we'll go ahead and get on to the next one. We got ability unlocked, big bag, and we got a storyline in the zone. First, I'm going to view the weekly award. Anthony Richardson, 4 pass TDs, 14 to 17, 274, a rush TD, 5 total TDs. Popping off this year. We're going to read the story or do the storyline. We're in the zone.
The regular season has reached its halfway point.
As the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set goals that will drive the rest of the regular season. All right. Thanks, Coach. Just trying to lead by example out there, and I hope it inspires our team. What the heck? Oh, it's AR. I was like, what? Okay, let's talk about the second half of the season, said Jonathan Baxter. What's your goal for the rest of the season? Well, Coach, you tell me, said Anthony Richardson. I feel like I'm reading a book. What part of my game are we to be focusing on, said Anthony Richardson. What do we want to focus on with Anthony Richardson, as Jonathan Baxter crosses his arms? Do we focus on his total touchdowns, his passing touchdowns, or his rushing or his passing yards? I think we focus on his passing touchdowns. That's one thing that's kind of been lower last season. First season, he had like 27 or 26. I know we weren't on 30. We were close to 30, but we didn't have 30. And last season, we had 25. So I kind of want to get him up to 30. So we'll get passing touchdowns. If we focus on your arm, how many passing touchdowns do you think that you can end up with at the end of the year? How many do we think he can end up with? With 40 passing touchdowns. And I know I have the talent, and I drive to make this a reality. That's going to be a difficult goal, but I support your commitment, said Jonathan Baxter. Okay, well, I definitely agree. That is going to be a hard goal. Weekly strategy. I'm going to make sure everyone still practices. I'm going to see if everyone has injuries. I'm not going to do these like live, so you guys have to watch. Our Mark linebacker Zaire Franklin will rest because he is injured. But other than that, I think we're good. Oh. Jonathan Lawson, our free safety, has a rib injury, so we got Kevin Chavez, who's played really good. He was our draft pick, so we'll do that. Only do half pads though. Yeah, well, Kenny Moore, Travis Ward, Justin Wally. I like how Justin Wally has moved up to CB3. That's good. We have a deep cornerback room. We'll do half pads. So yeah, we'll still make them practice. Not going to do the mini games and make you watch that boring stuff, but there will be players to upgrade, and I'll happily do that. Is there any injuries? Doesn't look like it. No. Everyone's down to only one level. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, and who are the awards? Sorry if the mic is too loud. It might be too loud. Bernard Raymond, our left tackle. That's good. That's good. We might try to re-sign him. Nice, nice, nice. And then our kicker has an upgrade. I think I'll just do... his accuracy because it's lower. Accurate upgraded. His awareness and his kick accuracy got upgraded. So maybe he's aware when someone's about to block one of his punts or stuff or something. Yeah, the trade deadline's here. I'm not gonna make any trades. It's week 9. Let's check our stats and stuff. We are leading our division by quite a bit. We're 7-1, our best start of the regular season yet. If you go back to last season when we were in week 9, I think we were like 5-4. So this is crazy. We have had an easier schedule though. If I forgot how to look at our schedule. I don't know, but we have had an easier schedule. We've played the Raiders. We've played a pretty easy schedule. Wait, I think I figured it out. Team schedule. Yeah. Here you go. We've had an easier schedule. It started out as a harder schedule, but we did get so much talent in the draft that the harder games they gave us didn't mean anything. We played the NFC champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, beat them 31-17. Then we played our division rival, the Titans, who we always beat the Titans, but this time they gave us a fight, 35-34. We played the Ravens, who were our toughest game so far this season. They were the Super Bowl champions. We somehow beat the Super Bowl champions, which doesn't exactly mean we have a shot, but it means that we're in the right direction. Like, you know what they say? The Broncos beat the Eagles this week. Broncos are a good team? No, they got helped by the refs. Anyways, we played the Jets, an easy game. Defense played ecstatic, and then we gave up a bunch of garbage time points. Our only loss, we dropped our division game to the Texans, who it's usually about 50-50 with. Usually we beat the Texans, usually we either beat the Texans or we either get beat by the Texans, and this time we got beat by them. Last season in our season opener, we lost to them, and then in one of the last games of the season when we played them, I think we blew them out. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of mix and mix between the Texans, and they only won by 3, so it wasn't the worst loss. Then we played the Falcons, then we played the Raiders, then we played the Dolphins there. So, I mean, we've had an easier schedule. The only tough games are the NFC champions, the Super Bowl champions, and our okay division rivals. But yeah, these, not really a playoff team, not really a playoff team, not really a playoff team. And our defense, I've noticed, has gotten a little better. They started out limiting the NFC champions to 17 points. Really upsetting against the Titans, 34. Limiting the Super Bowl champions to 17 wasn't mad about. This I was so happy about. I think Travis Ward had like 2 picks. Or maybe 1, but we had like 2 total picks. And then I think we forced like 2 fumbles as well. And they ended up coming back and scoring 31 because Justin Fields only ran the ball. And they kind of cooked us on the ground. They kind of cooked us. Then we dropped our first game. They did defeat us. And then defense played really good against the Falcons, limited them as well. Defense played mid against the Raiders. We limited 28 points, and we had to come back because our defense really didn't do us any favors. And so far our schedule hasn't been the hardest. Like I said, only tough ones are this game, and that's like 50-50. So we'll see who we have. Patriots should be a win. Titans, we always beat them. Panthers should be a win. Cardinals should be a win. Bills will probably lose. I'll give them that. Jags is 50-50. I'll say that. Jags, we've been blown out by them twice. In the first season, it was the end of the regular season, and they blew us out. And then last season, we beat them by 1, and then like 2 weeks later, they blew us out. So it's 50-50 between that. We'll either get blown out or we'll make it a really good game. So I'm going to say 50-50. Texans, always 50-50. They beat us the first time. Maybe we get revenge. We usually split versus the Texans. Jags, same, 50-50. We'll either get blown out or make it a close game. And Saints, we should win. So honestly, I could only see us losing like maybe 4, maybe 5 games. But yeah, we're going to jump in. Whoa, the stick drift is going crazy on my controller right now. We're going to jump into the Patriots week. Yeah, we'll see if they have any storylines for us. Hopefully we do. Haven't had any of those. And we do. A defensive line breakout. I'm hoping it's Tui Muilau, because Tui Muilau played amazing last game. Just beautiful. Also, next game we'll be negotiating with some of our players, maybe getting Bernard Raymond back. He's pretty good. Kenny Moore, we're probably going to try to keep him till he retires, and we'll just be seeing what we'll be doing with some of these depth pieces. What we'll be doing with these depth pieces. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was an amazing game of football. I loved it. I had fun. And have a lot to do next episode. We got to re-sign some people, and hopefully we can beat the 6-3 Patriots, who I thought was going to be an easy win. I literally just said, it should be an easy win. But they are a playoff caliber team, and Drake May's pretty good. But, yeah, hopefully we beat them. Haven't played them yet in this franchise, and we should play a good game. Hopefully defense shows up. And that really covers it. I'll show the stats real quick. The stats and awards. And we'll end it. AR, 24 touchdowns, 6 picks. We're trying to keep him under 10. He has 4 more to go. 2,000 yards rushing. Jonathan Taylor has 655 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns, only 1 fumble. Our leading receiver in yards and in touchdowns is still Malone. He has 725 yards and 7 touchdowns. Our second is Pittman the vet with way less receptions, 500 yards, 6 touchdowns. Rhodes, the rookie, 21, so only a few behind Pittman, 300 yards, 5 tuds. Tyler Warren has 4, and Taylor's got in a few times. So there are the stats. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're 7th in offensive yards in the NFL. I just saw that. And that was a great game, and hopefully we continue with another great game here against the New England Patriots. Got a lot to do in the next episode, so I hope you're ready. I'm sure ready, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.